But for people who wants to go into DeFi, like they don't know what's the difference this stage of cryptocurrency.
Right.
So what can you say about that?
It's important to look at how centralized finance operates and then, compare it to decentralized finance to, give you a very clear picture of, how you need to think about decentralized finance. So if you look at centralized finance or finance in general, right, there are some, Legos in the finance world, right? So the most primary Lego is lending and borrowing, right? So the lending and borrowing is at the heart of finance or any economy, right? So if you cannot borrow money, then you cannot build businesses. People who are pooling in their money, which can be borrowed, will not get return on their investment. So lending and borrowing is, you could say, like the core of any kind of economy or financial services system. Then you have, on top of this, you can build like many different other Legos, like, and try to build a financial system. So for example, you can add things like leverage, right? So now people can put collateral and borrow like more money. Right, and then thereby using this leverage, now they can go and do things like, make maybe more riskier or larger investments and then get a larger yield. Right, you can add things like, options, perpetuals, like futures, like all those different Legos which you see in the centralized finance world. They are basically the same, even in decentralized finance. The only difference is that in the centralized world, all of this is brokered by banks. For example, when you talk about the 2008 financial crisis, right, when banks were playing around with huge amounts of leverage and